face, what they call up, see this back head. Ha! I was like, I don't want my children to have big head. I pray every day. Lord. So from the title already, you already know what it is. I'm going to be giving you guys a story time. My first day in secondary school, getting punished, my first night in secondary school, and how I, navigated secondary school as a whole. Yeah, but it's going to be a series. So let's get right into it. So yes, I went to a private missionary secondary school, and you know what that means. See no evil, hear no evil, say no evil. If you're coming out, you have to come out like an angel. If you didn't get it already, we resumed on Sundays. So got to school, got my textbooks, all my clothes. They had Iboke Glory Chamaka on it, Iboke Glory Chamaka on it, like everything. My parents were not even coming to play. You see the collar here, that's where they wrote it. And then like we used to wear like this, they call it a pinafore. I don't know if that's what they call it everywhere. They call it a pinafore. So on the pinafore, you see the band here, like that. This was connecting the skirt side to the top side. They wrote it boldly, Iboke Glory Chamaka with permanent marker. They did not come to play. See, on my toothbrush, my name was there. On the packet of my toothpaste, my name was on my toothpaste packet. My name was on my soap this thing. On my soap packet, like Ever soap, my name was on it. On my Godimon, this my name was there. I don't know why they didn't even write the name inside the cubes of sugar. Whatever. But you just get it. Like as a new person that's entering boarding school, my dear, your name is going to be on everything. If they had a way of writing my name on my body, they would have done it. So I don't get misplaced. Okay, and we were taking permission at the time, so you know what, that was it. So I got in, everybody was like unpacking. I was in room 1. People will remember the way the room system used to be. Like I was in room 1, and then this very, 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 very like amazing person, she now has a jewelry store right now, Cathy's Luxuries. So if you're looking for where to buy like jewelry, is like go to Instagram and type Cathy's Luxuries, like you are going to see amazing jewelry there. So yes, and then she asked me like, how are you doing? Like she was so nice for somebody like you've never seen before. She was so nice, like so nice. If you have like 500 of her type, like I think the world would be a better place. So she was really, really nice, and then she like helped me unpack. I'm sure she doesn't remember. Helped me unpack. I unpacked my stuff, packed into like the lockers. I was just looking at the bed like, oh, bunks. So yes, I had to say the up bunk. I didn't really like it much-ish because I was just getting used to it. I used to see people jump down from the up bunk, but me, I was always using the stairs, like those stairs and stuff. It was really, really hard, I can't lie. So new environment, I didn't know anybody, so I felt so lonely. But I didn't cry, like I wasn't going like I didn't cry. I was so happy to be out of my parents' house. Like, I'm not even joking. I was really, really happy to be out of my parents' house. So yes, bedsheet was not like the size of the bed. It was too small. My bedsheet was too small. But I made my bed. She helped me make my bed, and then I lay down on my bed. I slept off. I don't know if I really slept off, but I think I slept off because by the time I was waking up, I was saying, I miss my mommy. I miss my mom. But I didn't have anything to cry about. So how many just ones? I think we are about 4 just ones in my room or so. The rest are like just seniors. So I didn't have anything to cry about. Like I was so happy to be in school. I can't believe I just said that loud. But I was so happy to be in school, so there was nothing to cry about. So I just like I didn't have anything to cry about. So I just fixed the tears so that I don't feel stupid. Like everybody's crying that they miss home. Girl, why ain't you crying? So yes, I had to just cry. So yeah, got ready to have dinner. I went downstairs. It was yam and stew. First of all, I'm not even a yam person, and then stew. I'm like, oh, good. But on the first day now, you can't come and be forming. And then have I told you guys about the kind of hair I had on? So my hair was sekulu. There is how they pronounce it, but what they call molo ness is photo. Like you see the way my lip gloss was shining. That's the way my head was shining. Like my dad was like, "You girl, you're going to school. You have to look neat. You have to look smart." So the man was just shaving. So she's a girl. It's like, yes, I know. My daughter has to look smart. My daughter has to look smart. She just keeps shaving it. So that's it. Like my hair was just bowed. I was bowed. Yeah, I was bowed. So yes, I went downstairs, got my food, sat down at this table. I didn't really know the sitting arrangement, so I just sat down anywhere. and then this senior that's sitting all the way at the end shines a torch on my head. You need to see the reflection. The reflection was so vivid, guys. Like, I felt so ashamed, and then the person sitting close to me was just a senior, and he just smacked my head like, "Hey, my uppy." You know, yeah, I think one of the reasons why I would never cut my hair is because I hate the shape of my head. See this place, what they call uppy. See this back head. Ha! That's why I don't want my children to have big head. I pray every day, Lord, that the father of my children don't have a rubbish head shape, because I don't want them to go through what I went through. So yeah, so he smacked my head. I felt really bad. That was when reality set in that, you know what, you're in a new place, you have to find a way to survive. So yes, I just sat down there. I cried a little bit, ate my food, I went upstairs, and then it was time to sleep. Lighthouse was by 10 o'clock. By lighthouse, you don't move. If they ring the bell for warning bell lighthouse and you're on the floor, you will die. Like, you will die. Right now in the school, or as when I was even a senior, when they ring lighthouse bell, warning bell, mother just be walking around aimlessly. You're not anything. During that time, when school was still school, it's not as if it was like that time. It's not that far. It was just like maybe 2012 or 2011 or 2010. I can't just remember. But that time when school was still school, they ring bell for warning bell lighthouse. You're kind of acquired. You're still gallivanting. So lighthouse warning bell. I saw people changing into their pajamas. So I just joined them. I wore my nightgown and my mommy back for me. I can still remember it. It was pink. You know, had this button. You know that Sound of Music now, like that kind of dress they used to wear. It had this hand, it stops here. It was actually big, it was pink, it had this so much flowers around it, and then this pink button up stuff. Like, I'm at the night time. God, I just, like, now I'm even talking about it, I just realized that I actually had that night wear to SS3. I just can't remember where it is now, but I'm sure it's somewhere in the house or in one of my belongings and stuff. So I wore my nightwear, climbed up to my bed. God, am I crying? You know, laid down, and then like after the final bell, there was this senior. We are going to call her Senior C. She was mopping the back corridor. The back corridor is like the corridor at the back, just in case you don't understand. And all of a sudden, I just needed to ease myself, and I was like, I came down. First of all, you don't even come down from your bed after lights out bell. You should be sleeping with all seriousness and concentration. So I came down from my bed, went to our room door, opened it. I was like, please, Senior C, please, I need to go and ease myself. Like, I'm going to wee on myself. Like, let me show you guys this slide of me when I actually do want to wee. That is me, literally, when I want to wee. Like, you are going to laugh. Whenever I want to wee, like, my friends just start laughing, because it's like, it's a whole stress situation at the moment. So like, and if you laugh, I will laugh and I will wee on myself. So yes, like that was the whole situation, and I was begging her, please, I need to go and ease myself, and she's like, no, that she's mopping, that I need to go back to bed. I'm like, please. So me now, when I'm begging you, you are doing no, you want to mop. Obviously, I'm just coming from my parents' house. You know, that kind of entitled little bratish, you know. I just walk to the bedroom corridor, I go and wee, and then come back. Before I was coming back, Senior C, I've already got head girl standing there. Head girl is telling me, what are you doing from your bed at this time of the night, at this time? And I was like, Senior, I went to go and ease myself. Like, I was really humble that time. So I was like, Senior, I went to go and ease myself, and she was like, by this time, don't you know what lights out is? In my head, I'm like, I just got to school today. Like, I don't really know how the school system works. I've not been in a boarding school. I don't know what lights out is. How dare you? But like, that was in my head. Like, you can't say that out, because she was really, really tall. So I was intimidated. I was very short. So I was like, that I'm sorry, that I really needed to ease myself, that I've weed on myself. So she was like, Senior C, give her the mop. And me, I'm like, I need that be mopping tete. I've been mopping for my parents' womb. So you used to be the first born and the only girl. You mop your way out of the womb, and you keep mopping with grace and anointing oil on your head. Thank you. So when she gave me the mop, I was like, in my head, I was like, it's not even a big deal, self. Like, I can mop this thing now, that kind of thing. So obviously, it's not a big deal. So I take the mop and I start mopping. And because she's the head girl, she needs to go around to make sure everybody's in their bed. Everyone get to the common room. One man, one bed. One man, one bed. If you went to this school with me, you will never forget this. One man, one bed. Two in the bed, exposure. So yes, she had to go around to make sure that people were in their beds. And then she So every time she matched, like she did it on purpose. She was reading at the time, so she had a lot of time to torture me. Like I'm telling you, that was torture. So she'll walk on the corridor and tell me that I should mop it. That she doesn't want to see her footprints. She wants to be able to see her face on the ground. I'm telling you guys, I kept mopping. I kept mopping that back corridor till around 12:30 when it was time for her to go to bed. And then she was like, "You can go to your bed now, go and sleep. Next time I get you, it will be a different story." And I climbed on top of my bed and I started crying. That was when I wanted to go home through tree, because nobody actually has, treated me like that. That was their first. So nobody had treated me like that to like keep, I felt really bad. Like I even started crying. Like I was now using my tears to even mop the back corridor. Like, I felt really bad. So yeah, I cried myself to sleep. That's basically how my first night in school was. It wasn't the most memorable experience. I do not like that experience. It was very bad. I wish it went a little bit differently. I wish I was pampered and all that stuff. As the new girl, the just one girl, I just wish that things went a little bit differently. But it didn't. But we're here now. The end of today's story time. For now, I will see you guys in the next episode. So stay tuned, subscribe, turn on your notification. And guys, tell me what you think about my new intro. I feel like every month I'm doing a new intro, or like I'm just in the editing space. So tell me what you think about my new intro in the comment section. Peace.